This is the plaintiff, Maria Mariani. She says she was hit by the car behind her on an exit ramp, and the driver of the other car called his boss, the defendant, from the scene of the accident. The defendant told her not to call the cops. He said he would take care of all the damages, and when she called him a few days later to discuss details, he never called back. She feels like a fool because she got royally rooked by the defendant, but she tracked him down, and here they are. She's suing for $3,036.47, the amount owed. This is the defendant, Joseph. He says he was just trying to be a nice guy by telling the plaintiff he knew people who could fix her car. His employee wasn't even driving the car that crashed into the plaintiff. He was just a passenger. He has no involvement with the driver, doesn't even know his name, and has no responsibility to the plaintiff whatsoever. He's accused of going back on his word.
All parties, please raise your right hand. You see it? Come forward. Let me get 10 minutes for you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
Okay, Maria Mariani,
yes.
You are suing the defendant's company. You've asked us not to mention the company name, but you have a leasing company, all right? And you've asked us to refer to you only by your first name, Joseph, and we'll respect that, so I'm going to ask you to respect that too. You're suing him for $3,036.47, the amount to repair your Mercedes that you say one of his cars damaged, a car belonging to the company. Okay, tell me what happened.
I got off the exit from the Northern State. It's a very busy intersection.
Okay.
And I had to go to my left, so I had to stop.
Okay.
When you get off that exit, you have to stop in order to get to my left. So I was waiting to merge in. The next thing I knew, I was hit.
Okay, because the person just didn't realize you'd stopped and wasn't traveling at a safe distance.
Right. I was stopped to merge to go to my left, and all of a sudden I was hit. So I was like, I couldn't believe the noise, the sound. I was never in an accident before.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, my Lord, you're so blessed. Okay, so go ahead.
Right, 52 years with no accident, maybe a few tickets, but not even that. So with that, we both pulled to the right, to the side of the road, and they were very nice, the drivers. They were very concerned about how I was feeling, I was all shook up. And
who was in the car?
There were two men.
Okay.
The driver and a passenger. And the passenger came out. They were very much concerned about my well-being. And I reassured them, I was shook up, but I was okay, not to worry. And I wanted to call the police. And they told me, no, I'm going to get my boss on the phone because we're dropping off a car. It's a lease car.
In other words, it was one of the company cars that was being dropped off to a customer who was paying to lease it.
Right.
Is that what you understood from them?
Yes, that's what they told me. That's what hit me.
Okay.
The lease car.
Right.
We pulled to the side, and after all that, they said, give me a minute. I want to call my boss, and you talk to him on the phone.
Okay.
So they got him on the phone, and he reassured me, please don't call the police.
Who's the fellow with you?
It's my husband.
Okay. Did you call your husband and ask him what you should do?
I tried to get him on the phone.
Why don't you answer when she calls?
Yeah, he was making wine.
That'll teach you. He was doing what?
Outside working.
He was outside. So with that, I was just so grateful that I was okay. Nothing happened to me. I believed him that he said to me that he
Because you've known him all your life.
Well.
He sounded like a nice guy on the phone.
He did.
So that's all you needed.
Right. He was
to trust him that he'd do the right thing later.
He was a religious man. He told me for 2 days I couldn't call him.
Wait, what did he say?
That he's a religious.
On the phone he said, I'm a religious man, don't worry, I'll pay you?
No, he said that he would take care of me in a couple days because he wouldn't be able to.
What did he say on the phone that caused you to not call the police?
He told me not to call the police.
Well, I don't care what he says. What did he say that persuaded you not to call the police?
He just said to me
I'm a religious man, don't worry, I'll do right?
Yeah, not to worry, that he will take care of it. Please don't call the police. I don't want to go through the insurance, that I will take care of it.
Okay.
And then...
Let me explain something to you in case you haven't noticed.
I know.
If you have an accident and it's not your fault, never, ever, 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 ever don't call the police. Unless you are a fleeing felon, or you have no insurance, or your license has been suspended, so you got something to hide yourself, that would be a reason not to call the police. But if you have nothing to hide, and if you have been hit, it can only get worse for you later, not better. It is as good as it's gonna get to record the circumstances of the accident when someone's going, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. So now, you talk to him on the phone, he says, don't worry about it. So you say, okay, it's not a big accident. It shook you up and everything because you don't, getting hit like that is a shocker.
Right.
And so what do you do?
So he suggested that I go get an estimate and fax him the estimate. I got the estimate, and after I mailed him the estimate of the car, the damages, he didn't, I never heard, every time I tried to get it.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Everything is fine until it's not fine. Everything is fine until, wait, that's a big bill, no, never mind.
Every time I tried to get in touch with him, he refused all my calls. I went to the police department. The police officer made me a police report, called there, it was very nice, called there all the time, never responded to any of his phone calls that the police officer made to him. I had 2 letters sent from the lawyer's office. One letter was certified, they never even opened it. It was sent back.
What's going on?
Majority of the stuff she's saying is true, except for a couple of the discrepancies. They were actually going to pick up a leased vehicle, not drop off a leased vehicle.
Okay.
So just for their misunderstanding part.
Okay.
When I got the estimate for well, first we spoke on the phone with her husband, and her husband mentioned that it was going to cost around $3,500. I said, it seems a little excessive. Can you show me the estimate? So 2 days later, I received the estimate dated 15 minutes before I received the fax for $500 less than he's requesting.
Okay.
I looked at the estimate, and all the stuff that was on the estimate did not make any sense whatsoever.
Okay.
In the same car.
You weren't in the car, right?
I was not in the car. I was in a
Okay, where are the
different
guys
state.
who were in the car?
What do you
Why
mean?
aren't they here? You're from Brooklyn. You're local. Why aren't the
not from Brooklyn,
actual
actually.
witnesses to the car accident here?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know the driver
Isn't
of
this
the
guy
vehicle.
Your employee?
The passenger was. The driver, I don't know who it is. It was his friend. It was my employee's friend.
I'm sorry, I'm not following.
The driver of the vehicle, I don't know him.
Okay, he was driving what vehicle?
His I don't know which car. My employee was a passenger in his vehicle.
Okay, then I don't understand. Are you saying that your business has nothing to do with this because it was somebody else's car and somebody else was driving?
Correct. But I didn't mind mediating for them and everything she's saying. But when I got the estimate, it was extremely excessive.
Okay. Do you tell her, please don't call the police?
No.
Okay.
But I did tell her that I didn't mind making arrangements to have her car repaired.
What does that mean, making arrangements to have her
By
car
taking
repaired?
it
What does that mean? Were you going to pay for it or weren't you?
I wasn't going to pay for it, but I was going to make the arrangements for it.
Who was going to pay for it?
I guess the owner of the vehicle.
Oh, the guy you don't know? So you'll arrange the whole thing, and then the guy you don't know will somehow pay for it.
When I was on the phone with her, my employee was the one who made the phone call. So he asked me, he said, I'm here, there was an accident, can you help out? And I got on the phone with her. And I said, I just didn't want them to get taken advantage of. So I said, there's local places that could get done that I know that are honest, and they're not going to take advantage of. So, but then when I got this estimate, it was ridiculous. And
How do you know it's ridiculous?
Because I got 2 other estimates based on the pictures of the accidents on her car.
Why are you so involved?
Because I didn't get involved. My employee took pictures of the accident.
I'm sorry.
Then when I got,
who is it you're brokering for if you don't even know the name of the driver or the and the car that belonged to him?
My employee was picking up a vehicle.
I heard you, and you're saying that the driver is not your employee. So why would a guy, you understand that this sounds a little unbelievable to me, because why would a guy involve himself to this extent where I don't mind making arrangements between you and a person who is unknown to me? That doesn't make any sense.
When they were on the phone at the time.
Is that the truth?
Yes.
Because you're sworn to tell the truth here.
Yes.
You took an oath to tell the truth. That is the truth.
Yes. And I have written estimates and pictures of the damages to show how it's excessive and how it doesn't make sense.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. Would you call the police if the other person is begging you? Don't call the police. My insurance is going to go. I promise I'll pay.
Oh, yes, because it's the right thing to do.
Well, it may be the right thing to do, but ultimately you want to get your money. Would you trust them if they beg you?
No.
Why?
Absolutely not, because they crashed into you. I mean, what makes you think that they're going to do it?
What do you think? Final word.
Well, I think we should still call the police, because then the insurance won't cover your damage, and it's not like your fault that your car has damage.
That's true. I mean, I like what you said, which is, basically, how do you know they're strangers? You have no idea whether you can trust them or not. Going inside the courtroom.
Do you have any pictures at the scene?
Yes, I do.
Stay where you are. Go ahead and just hand them to my bailiff.
This is the car.
Let me see the damage to your car. Let me see your estimates. Do you have 1 or 2 estimates?
I have 2 estimates.
It's a 1999 Mercedes?
Yes.
This is the other car?
No, that's...
Did he ever tell you, hey, take it to a place I know?
He wanted to pick up my car and bring it to Brooklyn. And I refused because I said, this is my father's car, and I could take the car wherever I want to fix it.
That's right. You can.
I recommended that she get it, that she could take it over there.
Let me see pictures of your car.
The back of the trunk got lifted.
The trunk got lifted from the hit.
Do you have other pictures?
Wait, listen, you want to get involved? You answer the phone when she calls you. Come on. There's two reasons the bill is so high. Number one, it's a Mercedes. Number two, the trunk got banged in. It's not a big accident, but even, you give it a dirty look, and this costs a lot. You have two estimates, one for $3,000 something, and the other one's for $3,200. And I've got you raising your right hand and swear. And he told you he was a religious guy, huh? Mm-hmm. And swearing to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and telling me that it was your employee's friend's car and your employee's friend was driving.
I can't see that.
But I can. It is a picture of the car that hit her that has your corporate license plate in the front, pal.
I wasn't there, so I don't know. It could be. I don't know who he went with.
It could be your car?
It's not my car.
Why does a stranger have your corporate license plate
That I don't know.
on the front of his car?
I don't know.
Really? I think you know. 'Cause it's your car. And you are a bold-faced liar. 'Cause you didn't know she would have a picture.
I wasn't there, so I don't know what
You
pictures
weren't
would
there,
happen.
so you don't know what car was in the accident? Are you uncomfortable right now? Because I want you to be.
Yeah.
You should be. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is a defining moment in your life. When you come up in front of the people's court judge, lie like a snake and get caught. This moment should be very uncomfortable for you because character is everything. This is just money. What's your character worth? $3,036.47. Verdict for the plaintiff.
That's about the worst case of getting caught red-handed we've ever seen here in the People's Court. So the floor is yours.
She didn't. I wasn't there, so I really don't know what happened. But she didn't want to see my estimates or evidence and listen to my side. Well, I don't agree with her, but I do have to respect her decision.
Don't you want to address the fact that there's pictures of the car with? It's your car. Don't you want to address the truth out here?
It's not. It's not my car.
Whose is it? His?
I don't know.
What are you doing with a license plate with his license plate on the front of you? Whose car is it? Don't you want to? You just got caught red-handed. Don't you want to come clean?
There's nothing to come clean about. I wasn't there.
Wow.
Wow.
What are you lying about the guy for?
I am so glad that justice was done. I didn't get the information, but he was not going to get away with it. Because I felt that he lied to me from the beginning and that he had a...
She's a lot tougher than she looks.
She is.
Now you better answer the phone.
I didn't even have to say anything.
No. You just better answer the phone when she calls next
I
time.
am just glad that justice was done.
All right.
That's all I'm happy about. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Harvey?
Okay, Kurt, you know what? This defendant is awful. He used his religion to hide behind his lies at the scene. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.